Picture this. It's 16th century Japan, a land ruled by powerful warlords, bound by the strict codes of the samurai. Honor and tradition govern every aspect of life. But then a stranger arrives. He's taller than any man they've seen. His skin, dark as night. His strength, unmatched. His very existence, a mystery. His name was Yasuke, an African warrior who rose through the ranks to become the first and only foreign-born samurai in Japanese history. How did a man from Africa rise to power in one of the most isolated and tradition-bound cultures on Earth? And how did he earn the trust of one of Japan's most feared warlords, Oda Nobunaga? Subscribe and let's uncover the incredible story of Yasuke, the African samurai. Yasuke's story begins not in Japan, but in Africa. Though his exact origins are debated, historians believe he was born around 1555 in the region of Mozambique. Yasuke's life changed forever when he was taken from his homeland, likely by Portuguese traders or mercenaries. He was brought to India and eventually ended up in the service of the Jesuit missionary Alessandro Valignano. Valignano was tasked with overseeing Jesuit missions in Japan. He brought Yasuke along as a personal bodyguard and servant. But Yasuke would become so much more. In 1579, Yasuke stepped onto Japanese soil for the first time. His arrival caused an immediate sensation. Japan was an isolated society. Very few foreigners had ever been seen, and none of them looked like Yasuke. Standing over 6 feet tall, nearly a foot taller than the average Japanese man, with skin described as black as ink and incredible strength, Yasuke was unlike anything they had ever seen. Rumors spread quickly. Some believed Yasuke was a demon, others thought he was a god. But one man in particular was very interested in Yasuke, and that man was Oda Nobunaga. Oda Nobunaga was not just any warlord. He was one of the most powerful and feared daimyo in Japan. Ruthless, brilliant, and ambitious, Nobunaga was on a mission to unite Japan under his rule. When Nobunaga heard about the giant African warrior, he summoned Yasuke to his court. At first, Nobunaga thought Yasuke's dark skin was covered in ink. He ordered Yasuke to strip to the waist and had servants wash his skin. Nobunaga was impressed, not just by Yasuke's appearance, but by his strength, dignity, and intelligence. Nobunaga recognized something extraordinary in Yasuke. He wasn't just strong, he was disciplined, well-spoken, and quick to learn. Within days, Yasuke was invited to join Nobunaga's inner circle. But Yasuke wasn't there to serve. He was there to fight. Nobunaga wasted no time putting Yasuke's strength to use. Yasuke was trained in the ways of the samurai, swordsmanship, archery, and martial arts. And he wasn't just a quick learner. He excelled. He fought alongside Nobunaga's army in several key battles, standing out not just for his strength, but for his fearlessness. Nobunaga soon rewarded Yasuke with an official samurai title, a rank almost never granted to outsiders. He was given land, servants, and the privilege of wearing 2 swords, a symbol of the samurai class. From a foreign servant to a trusted warrior, Yasuke had become one of Nobunaga's most loyal and elite fighters. But Yasuke's rise was destined to collide with one of the most tragic betrayals in Japanese history. In 1582, one of Nobunaga's top generals, Akechi Mitsuhide, turned on him. Nobunaga, cornered and outnumbered, was forced to commit seppuku in the burning temple of Honnoji. Yasuke fought bravely to protect his lord, cutting down attackers as the flames rose. But he couldn't save Nobunaga. After Nobunaga's death, Yasuke was captured by Akechi Mitsuhide's forces. But rather than execute him, Mitsuhide did something unexpected. He declared that Yasuke was not Japanese, and therefore not bound by the samurai code. He released him. After that, Yasuke vanished from the historical record. His fate remains a mystery. Though his time as a samurai was brief, Yasuke's story endures. Yasuke's rise to the rank of samurai broke racial and cultural barriers, becoming a symbol of strength and loyalty. He remains one of the most fascinating figures in Japanese history, a true legend. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic history.